Okay, here we are. We're back at the pump house. I was noticing as I finished up yesterday and turned on my booster pump and built up pressure, I had a leak, small leak, the dreaded drip, you know. But not from the repair site, from another location on the pump. Actually, it's water coming into the pump from the tank. Let me show you. Water comes from the well up from the ground, and then here it gets pumped from this pipe, as you see in it, into our tank here, and then from the tank into the house, and that's why we use the booster pump. Out here in the great outdoors. And so pump house here, the repair site is this area here. This is where we made the repair and joined the two yesterday, and had all this tore apart. Now the actual problem I'm having presently is coming right here. You can see there's water pooling. We see a drip, and it appears it's coming because it's not wet here. I got the water's dripping from here, so it's from these threads. And so I've got this union, so I'm going to take apart the union and unscrew it, and probably have to make a new piece for that. Now I have this, what's called heat tape. It's actually like extension cord almost. At 32 degrees, this will heat up to keep your pipes from freezing. And if you're not familiar with this, when you wrap it, you do not want to cross over itself, because it will heat up at the points where it's crossed over and burn it out. So make sure you keep it separated so it's not touching as you wrap this around your pipes. Okay. So while we were here, I thought I would share that with you. As you see, even I've got my pump wrapped. And this is a no-no. I'm going to have to redo this. I thought this was floating above, but it's not really floating above it. So I'm going to, well, it's barely floating now, but it has a tendency to want to move, so I can't trust it, even though it is actually floating, as you can see there. Maybe I'll put some foam between it so it doesn't touch. That would work. Okay, foam or some of this, I'm using actually floor mat, floor foam, you know, cushion to wrap it with. I cut strips out of some old, I removed some carpet, and so I took the padding and cut strips out of it and wrapped it with it. Works out pretty well, and it was free. So, alright, so I'm going to get to this and show you the process for those of you that are looking to, you know, learn more about what you're doing, or just, you know, different. We all do things differently, so there's always something to learn from somebody. Alright, well, here we go. I'm going to have to put you on pause, so we're pausing. You can see my water pressure is at about 50 pounds of pressure at the moment, and I can crank it up to 60. So, alright. Okay, my water pressure is at 20. It's set normally at about 50. Okay. So, first thing you got to do is turn off your water. You got to shut the valve off at the tank. Shut the power off to the pump, and then drain the water, as you see here. And so once this is accomplished, to be able to get that done. I need to make a table. Should take this round here and get it planed, make a table. And take this piece right here, interesting piece. Cut it, maybe level it out, and then set that round on top possibly. Here's another interesting piece of wood. Haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with it, but it's rather unique looking nonetheless. Get it to stand, there we go. So maybe just mount it for art, sand it down, poly it, and just be an art piece, you know? Yard art, something to go in your study or living room. So maybe I'll do that with that, but I'm a woodworker. I just don't have anything up on this channel yet. I do have a channel with some woodworking on it, where I made some balusters and some newels for a little staircase landing. Alright, the water is now stopped running. I need to turn this off and get this other one off. Okay, I just discovered that I should have checked this in the first place. This is only snug. That should not be that loose. I should have to take this wrench and this other pipe wrench to break that loose. It should not be snug at all. So now I'm going to have to take a minute, pressurize the system again, turn the water on, turn the power on, let it pump up to, after I tighten this. So I'm going to tighten this now, and wow, oh shoot, this whole thing is loose. That shouldn't be the case. So, well, maybe not then. This should not be. This is loosened up, and this is threaded, and this is threaded. So, I guess I'm just going to have to redo it after all. So, all right. I can start taking this off. Now this motor will move. I've got it set up where I can move it. Get this unscrewed, put it back in. All right. Everything looks good here. Threads look good. All right. Get this ready for what we're doing next. Anytime you're breaking a pipe connection loose, threaded pipe loose, or tightening it, gives you more leverage if you have your wrenches at a comfortable space between them where you can just tighten, okay? It takes all the struggle and strain right out of it when you're tightening it, and it will definitely help you to break loose when it's welded together because it's been on there forever. It definitely makes a huge difference on getting things broke loose or tightened back up. So this is tight at this point, and I don't want to over tighten it. So one more adjustment. Okay.